Well, good morning, Wheatley Baptist Church. It's Pastor Dave here with our midweek update. You know, I've been thinking a lot about the word community, friendship, friends in these past days. I've heard from so many of you that have said, you know, the rigors of isolation and the rigors of not being able to come together as our community of faith the way we're used to is really maybe starting to bear out some negative feelings and experience for some of you. And it really got me thinking about this word friend, because, you know, friends for us are friends because you just make them a part of your life, not because you have to, but because you feel like it, because you want to. You know, there's lots of ways to get different people to be part of each other's lives, being related to each other, living with each other. But when you have a friend, it's because you feel like you want to have a friend. And, you know, this week, one of the encouragements I would give to you is to think about God in that same way. You know, when we read in the book of Exodus about Moses and God interacting together, you can look this up. Exodus 33, chapter 11, it says this: "The Lord used to speak to Moses face to face, as a man speaks to a friend." You know, we don't think about our relationship with God in the context of friendship near enough. You know, you keep reading, God speaks the same way. And God's word says he spoke to Abraham. And he said, "Abraham, my friend." You know, one of the things, too, I would have you think about in that context is the love of God, the mercy of God, the judgment of God, the friendship of God. You know, those first adjectives I used, we think about those a lot, but the friendship of God, you know, I think it's not something that only God does, but it was something that Abraham and God did together. It was something that Moses and God did together. You know, we don't know necessarily that God needs friends, but he chose to interact with all of us eventually in that context. And so I really want you to think about that this week. He's the person that you're never, ever socially distant or isolated from. We do, I said to you, we do want to share some announcements in this forum every week, and so I've got a few of those for you. Just a quick reminder, we do, obviously, I've been telling you this, we have Bible study on Wednesday evening, 6:30 p.m. We're using Zoom to do that. If you go on our website, you can actually see a page there called Bible Study, and all the information is there. Please don't let technology get in the way of you participating. We had actually our largest group this past Wednesday, and I'm expecting we're having another good group this coming Wednesday as well. So you're invited. If you need a personal invitation, I'm personally inviting you to our Bible study on Wednesday at 6:30. Also, we're continuing with our weekly community night of prayer, where ourselves and the United Church and the Hope Center are gathering together to pray for our community. So that's this Thursday at 7 p.m. You can find that on Facebook. And the other thing, our website is becoming more important in this time, particularly as we've got different initiatives that are having to change and look differently, and that website is becoming a really valuable tool for us, and we're going to continue to use that more and more. And so for things like online giving, for information and announcements, Bible studies, as I just mentioned, you can do almost all of those things entirely from our website. How you get our Sunday service, it's from our website. So if you've not checked out our website or haven't checked it out in some time, www.wheatleybaptist.church. That will take you right to our site. And again, if you need any support at all, just give the office a call or give me a text or an email or something. I'll be happy to help you out with that. And then lastly, we also want to go a little bit farther down the road with getting some information from you around how we're going to do some of our voting around our budget. So those of you that are going to vote on this, you're going to get on Wednesday a specific survey that's going to come out. It's an anonymous survey, and it's going to ask you questions in two specific areas. One will be around this idea of how we vote on the budget. And so when you get that, If you would just fill out some of that information for us, you just have to literally click in the box if you're able to do that. Again, if you need some help with that, let me know, and we'll help you with that. But we're wondering about using technology for that, or whether, frankly, we need to use pen and paper to do that. And also, I'm looking for some information about our worship experiences. So we've been doing this for a few weeks online now. And I'm really interested in your feedback. What do you enjoy? What do you not enjoy so much? Do you have some ideas for us about how to make that more meaningful to you? So you're going to get a survey. It's going to show up in your email if we have your email address. We probably do if you're watching this. If we don't and you're watching this and you want that survey, please give us a shout or send me an email, and we'll make sure we get you added to that. Friends, I'm just going to stop there. I continue to pray for you. We continue to want to hear from you if you need anything at all. There's lots of ways for you to reach out to us. I can't wait to interact with you in our different forums this coming week, and particularly to meet with you on Sunday morning to worship together again. Blessings.